Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video by yours truly. Newbies, I'm going to be teaching you guys about the customization of your radial menu, why it's very important and why you got to learn how to use it. After you watch this video, without a shadow of a doubt, if you didn't know this information, it's going to bring you an insane amount of value. Let's go ahead and lock in. Okay, so first thing you guys want to do is you want to go over here to customize radial menu. Okay, and you're going to arrive on this screen. And for me, it's going to be R3 on the controller, but on the keyboard, I believe it's the control button. So you press R3 or control for keyboard, and you're going to arrive on this screen right here. This is one of the most important systems in Monster Hunter Wilds. You're going to have to eventually get acclimated in it, learn how to use it effectively because it's absolutely going to be a game changer for you. And so let's go ahead and get into it. First things first, just the basics. It's pretty much a way for you to utilize your resources and items that you bring with you to a hunt more efficiently and more effectively, okay? Case in point, ammo. If you're using light bowgun and heavy bowgun, there's a lot of different ammos to go between, right? You're going through poison ammo, slicing ammo, sticky ammo, cluster, sleep, paralysis. It's a lot of ammos to cycle through individually. But with the radial menu, it enables you to basically look at all those ammos at once and go, okay, I'm gonna go to this one, then I'm gonna go to this one, right? That's what it's for. It's a quick little menu. But apart from that, this is where it really comes into play. I'm gonna show you an example of what I'm doing with my radial menu and how I use it effectively. As I told you guys in one of my previous videos, Max Potion is the resource, okay? Because if you get hit at any point in time, you have 1 HP remaining and you consume it, 100% HP restored. Problem is you can only bring 2 of them with you on a hunt. So if you consume 2, well, then you're fucked. You know, you got no more max potions. You got to go back to camp. What if you're in the middle of a flow state, dodging all the monster attacks, bro? You know what I mean? You're in a rhythm. Going back to camp takes you out of that rhythm. Furthermore, it makes the hunt last longer. Well, that's where the radial menu comes into play, because one thing about the radial menu that's insanely broken, it's a loophole, it's a cheat that the devs intentionally enable you to do, is you can craft while you're in the midst of battle. You can craft while you're in the middle of a hunt. How do you do that? You come over here, right? And you choose whichever spot you want to choose. I still got 2 spots remaining, by the way. I'll choose this spot and I'll come over here to the crafting section, right? So once again, we got consumable, ammo and coating, essential, boom. Here's the crafting section. This is different from choosing max potion in the consumable section. If you choose it in this section, look what happens right here. You see that green symbol? Boom, no more green symbol. That means I can only consume it. I can't craft it. To craft it, we have to come over here to this section and choose the crafting recipe, right? Now, I can put this here, decide if I want to craft one at a time or all. I choose all for this particular resource. Now, the only thing remaining is to ensure that I have the required materials in my item pouch so that I can craft these while I'm in the middle of battle. This is very important because, hey, man, depending on your skill issue, you might be consuming 6 fucking max potions in the middle of battle, right? Flash pods, if you're a gun lance player, shooting a flash pod at the ground, knocking these flying wyverns down on the ground for free as damage is very important. But the problem is you consume a shit ton of flash pods. So being able to craft more while you're in battle to always have more flash pods on deck should they go in the air, again, very fucking important. Trap tools, shock trap, you can only bring 1. But if you bring a trap tool and the, I believe Thunderbug, it's the Thunderbug, you can craft another one on the go. So double the trap tools. So this is very important, right? Anyways, let's go into our pouch and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So for max potion, we need catalyst and mandragora to craft max potions on the go. So all I have to do is come over here to my tent, transfer items, item pouch. And all I need to make sure is that I have a catalyst, which I would come over here and I would look for my catalyst, wherever the hell that is. Boy, that's a lot of items down there. I found it. Okay. Catalyst, boom, put that in my item pouch. Okay, finally, mandragora. Where's my mandragora? Boom, put that in my item pouch. Now that I have catalyst, coming up here, dude, the user interface of Monster Hunter World, bro, I don't know how the fuck they've been playing this. They've been making this franchise for goddamn 20 years and they still haven't improved the user interface. This shit is a shit show. Guys, listen, I've been playing these games for like years, so I am acclimated to it. But if you're somebody who's new and you're like, dude, you're like, it's overwhelming, you're confused, you should be. This shit is dog water, bro. As much as I love Capcom, this shit is dog fucking water. Anyways, if you have Mandragora and Catalyst in my item pouch, I can now craft max potions on the go. I have it set up in my customized radio menu. I have the essential items in here. I'm good to go. Make sure and double check that you have them in your item pouch and not in your storage. That's not going to work. It doesn't work like that. They have to be with you. Now you'll notice that there's a lot of items you can bring with you on a hunt, right? We have, first of all, we have all these items currently. And then you see these plus signs over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you might be thinking to yourself, holy shit, isn't that like a bit too much space? Well, it depends, man. It depends on what because every different monster is going to require a different set of materials that are going to make the hunt more efficiently. Case in point, if you're fighting some fucking douchebag that keeps burrowing themselves underground, you're going to need screamer pods, right? And so you're going to have to put the screamer pod in there. If you're trying to like fight somebody who's poisoning, then you're probably going to need like a nullberry or a herbal medicine, and then something to craft if you run out of that, which is usually 2 more materials. Basically, that item pouch can fill up very quickly, right? Trap tools, for example. If I want to bring more trap tools to craft, I'll have to put the trap tool in there, and then I'll have to put, I think it's the Thunderbug capacitor. There we go. So you need a trap tool and a Thunderbug capacitor in order to craft another trap while in the middle of battle. And then finally, when you get into the end game, you got your Mega Demon Drug, plus your demon powder and your might seed. And if you got a skill issue, then you're gonna bring mega armor skin, adamant seed, and armor powder, whatever the hell it's called. Before you know it, your whole goddamn item pouch is filled to the brim because you need to craft items on the go while also bringing all these other things to ensure. A Farcaster is something that's very useful for getting out of battle and going to the nearest camp instantaneously, right? So you put that in there. Before you know it though, you got a lot of stuff in that item pouch. Hopefully I have taught you guys the very basics of customized radio menu. As I said before, once you actually, I'm probably gonna go over this just in case you're unfamiliar with this. So once your shit's set up, for me, it's L1, okay? L1, and then they have it set up kind of weird. You might have to get used to it. But if you have basically a customized radio menu, let's say you have all 8 of them, the arrows, you're gonna have to go like up, left, to get to the upper left portion, to get to the middle, down, right? But to get back to the middle of, you know what, this shit hard to communicate. To get back to the middle upwards, I gotta go up, right. So that could be a bit of a like tongue twist for somebody. I know for me, Smack, I'll be getting confused sometimes. I'm like, hold up, but where the fuck am I at, man? Where's my shit? So that's gonna get a little used to, but once you choose the spot you wanna be, boom. Now from this point, you just come over here to the point you wanna use and then you're good to go. All right. Anyways, hopefully this brought a lot of value, guys. I've been trying to teach you guys all the fundamentals before I get lost in the build sauce. Because once I get lost in the build sauce, man, it's like the beginner guides are pretty much all she wrote from in my brain. I'm ready to lock in on in-game content. I'm trying as best as I can, as I said, to teach you guys all these things. I know it's overwhelming. I know there's a lot of fucking information. But hopefully we're alleviating some of that confusion. I'm going to be streaming on Twitch every day, twitch.tv/gotchasmack. I also have a Discord where we're going to be putting in beginner guides, creating a community of people who want to hunt and kick ass and chill. And that's going to wrap up this video. Peace, love, and happiness. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.